Hi, I'm Martin. I'm the team leader of Scout Radio, the national broadcast team for Scouting. And this is my 60-second Scouter.
3, 2, 1.
What got you into scouting?
My auntie, actually. I tried scouting initially, Sea Scouts with my dad. I didn't get on because they told me off for wearing the wrong coloured socks. And then a few years later, my auntie restarted a scout group and said, come on and get involved. And I've been involved ever since.
What's your favourite hobby?
Radio. I do a lot of radio, whether it's paid or volunteering, including Scout Radio. And the only other non-radio thing I do is I'm involved in American football in the UK as well.
What colour best represents you?
Well, I am a bit partial to blue, actually, with the Scout Radio, but I do like teal. Teal's my favourite colour.
How did Scout Radio start?
A group of individuals, including myself, we were running radio stations at jamborees, and we thought we quite like this. Should we do this more often? Should we do this at other events? And off the back of Wings 2009, we launched Scout Radio.
What got you into radio?
It was actually going back to university off of having a passion for doing media and press releases and comms, which I got through doing that as a volunteer in scouting. I went back to university and did a communications degree and fell back in love with radio. Realised I'd always been a bit of a radio geek, but didn't know it, and then got involved in radio. And I've done nearly all forms of broadcast radio in the UK.
What's your best scouting memory?
I did go to the World Scout Jamboree in 2007, but I didn't do much with it. It's a bit of a regret that I didn't make much of opportunity as I could have. And I encourage others that if you're getting involved in international scouting to do that. But actually, for me, it's probably parading around Windsor when having my Queen Scout Award is probably my proudest Scout memory for me.
What's your best book?
I have an awful lot of books I haven't read, and I like to think I will read them one day. I don't know. I'm partial to sci-fi and fantasy, so probably Lord of the Rings or something like that.
What is one thing that more people should know about active support units?
They cover nearly every topic, or there is nearly every interest in scouting. There is either a local or a county or a national active support unit that does it, and they're there as an opportunity for adults who have got particular passions and interests to still be involved in scouting, including some really interesting ones. I love there's a national active support unit called Deep Sea Scouts. It's all about scouters who are out at deep sea, so they can still be involved in the scouting movement.
How do most people describe you?
Eccentric. There we go. So there's probably the polite word.
What's your best interview that you've ever done?
To me, it's about interviewing young people and hearing about their fun and adventure, which we do all the time when we're involved in Scout Radio. It's not about big names. We've, as a team, we've interviewed most of the big names in scouting, but to me, it's really hearing what the young people get out of scouting and what they've enjoyed. So you get, probably beavers. Love interviewing beavers because they're just so much fun and so honest and can say things that can just really surprise you as well.
What skill have you learnt in scouting?
A lot of media skills, probably actually how to write a press release. I think I first learned in scouting.
And finally, what's one word to describe scouting?
Fun.
Nice. There we go. Simple. There we go.
Still nervous. I don't know why. Genuinely, don't know why.